Okay, great question. So, in any workshop, any training, anyone ever attends, the biggest challenge going into it is understanding that there are going to be some tangible outcomes, because it's not just going to be all blue sky and hot air, right? What we teach through this workshop are very specific steps that you need to take to go and make yourself attractive to an investor, because that's what it's all about. It's about, hey, how attractive are you? Growing your business, raising investment is the same as dating and getting married, because effectively what you're doing is saying to an investor, hey, let's jump into bed together, or actually let's get married. Let's put a ring around each other's finger. But before you can get married, you need to have a few, you need to firstly meet someone. You have to maybe have a few drinks, have a few dates, ideally get engaged, get married, then have sex. But usually these days it works, I know that's a very traditional view, but have sex, get engaged, and get married, right? So what we're going to do in this workshop is we're going to teach people the specific steps they need to take to get themselves to that point where they are attracted to an investor who say, hey, let's have a couple of first dates. Yeah? And once you've had those first dates, let's now progress forward to getting engaged and getting married, and maybe we'll have, sex beforehand, right? In other words, maybe they're going to put some money into the business beforehand before they decide to really commit to this thing. So, what is it you need to do? We're going to give you a very comprehensive due diligence that you need to go down and tick off pretty much all the boxes, subject to whatever your type of deal is. We're going to teach you how to what you need to go and do to make yourself attractive in all those areas I mentioned. Yes, and on top of that, obviously, there's also things like what's your unique selling point, or what's the unique value you add. These are all givens. But we're going to cross off all those key points in the workshop. Are we going to end up with a document at the end of this workshop where you can just walk away and put into an investment? No, we're not. It's not, a 3-hour workshop is not enough time to do that. But we have other training programs which can do that. So that at the end of it, you come into day one, you come in with all your ideas, your documentations, your information there. And at the end of it, you walk away with a document which is pretty ready, if you have it all together, it's pretty ready to present to an investor, and we have a done-for-you program as well. But this particular workshop, what we're going to do is we're going to teach you what it is you need to do to go and make yourself attractive, and those are the specific steps.